What's up, everybody? Here is another episode. Let's just go, this is kind of on the spot, but I think I'm going to start doing a lot more of these interviews, and I think I'm going to call it Talking with Rio. So, welcome to another episode of Talking with Rio. And this afternoon, I have beside me the one and only Tyson. Couple reasons why I wanted to get him on here this afternoon. We take the same entrepreneur class, and for some odd reason, he's always intrigued me just by the way he carries himself and the way he talks to the class and the way he goes about life. So, Tyson, first I want to go ahead and give you the platform to go ahead and tell them about your business. And I know you're looking for workers, so go ahead and, work your spiel.
Yeah, so we're a residential commercial cleaning company. Right now we operate just in Portage, Summit, and Stark County. It's called Quest for Clean. You can find us at quest4clean.com. We are looking for workers. You make your own schedule. You get paid on a profit sharing basis that normally falls between $20 to $30 an hour. Sometimes it's a lot more. Like you work when you want to. You can make some extra money on the side. It's a good job for everybody, really.
Hey, if you need a job, get at my man, all right? If you need a job, get at him. He's going to hold you down. He's great on the business side of things and really just a great overall guy. So talking about how good of a guy you are, I want to know a little bit more about your fiance. Not necessarily her, but you have a fiance at the age of 22.
Yes.
So that right there already tells me something about you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're a special character. It shows me that you're probably not into the partying. Mm-hmm. You're probably not into the regular college student, things. So tell me how, that mentality came about. Tell me how you molded, your character.
So when I was really young, I used to wrestle a lot, like up through high school and everything. And I think that kind of put into more of a dedication thing, in how I operate. Then in high school, I started getting really intrigued in business. In college, it really took off. And, starting a company, you really got to, just grind nonstop. And so I don't like to spend a lot of time doing useless things. So I don't like dating around or anything like that. I knew from the beginning, I want to be a family, I want to have kids, that kind of thing. So when I, found my fiance, we actually worked at the same grocery store together when I was in high school. And we went on a date and just clicked from there.
So how did you know that, she was the one?
So, I think the main thing is when when you're dating somebody, you guys have a lot of fun, you have fun times and everything. You may fight a little bit, but whatever. But the main thing was, no matter what, she made me want to do better. So it wasn't like I was just hanging out with her.
Right.
She made me want to continue excelling, and that was something that I felt I needed and was a main component of what my lifelong partner would need.
That's tremendous. So you almost feel like she was just benefiting your life in a positive way. And you're like, this can be my partner. This can be my rock.
Mm-hmm. In all aspects.
I think that's amazing right there, especially at the age that we're at. What are some trials and tribulations throughout your life that you've had to break through in order to get to the point where you're at today?
Well, when I was young, we didn't grow up very well off. 08 smacked my parents pretty hard.
Yeah.
Filed bankruptcy a couple times, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of financial issues for my family growing up. So that was always something in the back of my mind. When I first started out in business with the marketing company, there were a couple times it was touch and go. I might have closed a couple clients, felt good, and then it would cut off, that kind of thing, and it would tear you down pretty good.
Right.
But just kept my head down, kept pounding, and made it happen.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It sounds like you're a believer in consistency. Mm-hmm. Because when you're in business, sometimes business is going your way, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's about you staying consistent. Mm-hmm. And I think, with what I know about you, you're pretty consistent in what you're doing. And on top of that, you're not a very, I don't know, this is just what I think. You're not a very joking, you're serious, you're trying to get to business. You live your life intentionally. Mm-hmm. Everything you do is with a purpose, everything you do is with a meaning. Yeah. And that's probably where you're at today. That's probably why, you have a fiance at 22. Mm-hmm. You have a business. What business is this? Is this your second business?
The cleaning company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know you have the cocktail company. Tell them a little bit about the cocktail company.
So it's called Sip Start. It's not really up and going right now. It's more going to be providing products and like ingredients and building a community around like the cocktail mixology type thing. But it's not going up or anything like that. It should be going hopefully like when I graduate, have more time to get into it and everything. But yeah.
How many, or like in the end, is there a dream business that you want to own? Is there a certain? Oh, well, okay. Let me hear what that is. What is that?
So, you remember when Crawford came in?
Yeah.
So he really kind of like set the tone for me. So I don't have like any kind of financial dreams to like be a billionaire or anything like that. But you know, like the main thing I want to do is set up my family, and you know, like you set up trust and everything. It pretty much acts as your own bank for your family.
Right.
So the whole thing that I'm trying to do is, you know, I don't think I'm going to start the next Apple, the next Facebook, or anything like that. But I think I could start 15 companies that may do like 7 figures a year. And then so the main thing is having like Senevoravong Holdings or something like that, a holding company for all these other brands that I've built, and then either like other businesses that I've bought and fixed up and that kind of thing.
Oh wow. Hey, 15 businesses. Hey,
I'm shooting for like 100.
Hey, I love it. Hey, that's the attitude you gotta have. I love it because you can do anything that you put your mind to. That's the key component. This is kind of a bland question, but what do you think your purpose on this planet is?
So, you know, I'm not a religious person or anything, but I am spiritual, I'll say. But I think everybody has a purpose in their own right. So like whether or not that's from doing something physical or like having a definitive goal or just putting something out there. So I think being somebody who generally would find themselves like being a good person, if you're not providing something good, then you know you would be kind of neglecting your purpose.
Right.
So I don't think anybody knows what their true purpose is, but just kind of amplifying what you do and who you are as a person and being able to, hopefully if you're a good person, spread that out as much as you can. So if I'm like, you know, in business, hopefully I can be able to, you know, just with the cleaning company, make people's houses be a little bit better, you know, their offices and everything like that, just so they have a little bit better of a life. And if I can do that on a larger scale by continuing business and touching people's hearts and their lives through what I'm doing, making them have a better life, you know, I'll be happy with it.
I love that. Doing good to the world. Doing good to the world. And it's that simple. It's that simple. Doing good to the world. Last question I got for you. What is something that you would have told, or if you could go back in time, you would tell your 6-year-old self?
I don't know exactly what the verbiage would be, but it would be something to do with confidence and relentlessness. So I think a lot of people, you know, when they're young, based on how they're brought up and everything, you may think, or you may have been like told like to play it kind of safe, go to college, get a good career job and that kind of thing, and maybe not like put your dreams on hold for a little bit or something like that. But I'm a huge, you know, advocate for if you keep trying something over and over and over again, of course, changing how you're doing it, making sure you try different things, it's going to eventually happen. Statistically, it'll happen.
If you keep going.
Yeah, so just be relentless in everything you want to do. Chase after your dreams. Make sure you do it safely, you know, but just go for it.
I love that. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You inspired me today. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you for getting on the winning way with me today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And hey, keep winning.
Yep.
This is the winning way, and we're out.